Hi everyone, this is a real quick recording to give you just a quick recommendation on how I would probably use MyLab Statistics. As you know, by reading the module on getting started, there's a couple pages here about MyLab Statistics. It gives you some information about organization, telling you what we're doing there. Basically, that's the home for our homework sets, which are required, and our ebook, and a number of other multimedia resources. So you need to get set up with that account, and there's some instructions in that in the page prior to this one. That would be here. Textbook and MyLab gives you information about how to get set up with MyLab. Assuming you've already done that, you go to Pearson MyLab and Mastering. There's some links on that page for you. Go ahead and sign in with your account. Our course landing page, Math 136 Statistics. Our course landing page will look a little different for you. I have a few more icons than you have, but it should take you right to the homework page. And so you can just dive in and start working on these assignments. What I have released so far is the collection of homework sets that will correspond to the first test, which will take place in class, not this upcoming Friday, but the second class meeting on Friday, November 2nd. So you have due dates here, and if you look at how they fall, the first week's a little different because we had getting started and such, but there's a due date, and then actually the system will allow you to submit it a couple days later than that, but we'll discount your score by 10%. Chapter 2 and 3 are aimed for next week, and you'll see I have Chapter 2 due on the 30th, which is Tuesday, but they will be accepted for a 10% penalty up to Thursday. And then Chapter 3 is due by Thursday, and then the test is on Friday. Of course, we have class, we can go over questions, but those will be accepted up to Sunday for a 10% penalty. So you can dive in and start working on homework. I wanted to look at the ebook a little bit. What I think is easiest to do, let's say you're working on, if you click on Multimedia Library, you can filter by chapter. Let's say I'm looking at Chapter 2, let's say I'm working on Section 2.2, and I want to read the multimedia textbook. So if I do that, it gives me the link to that chapter in the book. It opens a pop-up, and okay, it's thinking about it. And this is our ebook. It's a full copy of our book, which you can begin just reading the sections as you would in any other book, but I wanted to show you one thing in particular that an ebook has that the hard copy won't have. And okay, so the ebook has opened up, and you'll see that it looks just like this book. Take a look at these links. When you see this icon, if you hover, it's showing you that there will be a video on Section 2.2 giving you an introduction to the concepts in that section. So you have examples that show up. They show up in their own window that link straight from the book, so you can get some additional information about how to do that. And these try it exercises are ones that you can try on your own for some more feedback. And they may have multiple parts. You can check your answer. They're not tracked. They're not part of your grade, but they give you a way to check if you understood the reading. These videos give you some video presentations on this, and you'll see a bunch of them for this. That was just an aggregate for this section, but they may be embedded throughout as well, which is actually a video animation for a topic that's covered there, and it's just done as a mask over the book there. So as you progress through the book, they include video and example links right in context with what's being done. I would progress in this way, reading the section, asking questions on the Q&A forum, bringing questions to class or to office hours in this way, and then using these to help solidify those concepts either by checking your understanding or by watching a video presentation on some of those concepts. I hope this makes sense. If you have questions, let's please talk about it in class on Friday. Your goal for this Friday really is to get acquainted with this system and complete as much of the homework for Chapter 1 as you possibly can. I look forward to seeing you soon.